going to do a Tonga workout today, a combination of some yoga holds and some toning exercises that you can do right there in your home. It's our first one, just an experiment. We've been doing this in home for over 10 years, so we want to share it with everyone. The first round of exercises are just to get us warmed up, and you don't need any equipment. As a matter of fact, when we get to the point where you do need equipment, we'll send it to you free of charge. We just want you to have it. We're trying to take away the obstacles. No gym, no time, no problem is our motto. You can check us out at gymontherun.com or Tonga, TONEGA.com. Okay, Nicole, you ready?
Ready.
Okay, we're going to start off with something real easy. Just jumping jacks for 20 seconds and hit it. Good form, got the eyes up, shoulders back. Builds up bone density. A little jump every day. Okay, good. Now she's going to go to a push-up position. We're going to call this a high gator. So planks are kind of boring, so we're going to add to it and make it a lot more useful and functional. Okay, we got a little dog in the way, which you can't, but you got to go over there. Okay, so we've got our plank position. And we're going to lower the hips a little bit. And we're going to lift one leg at a time. We call this a high gator. It looks more like a gator when we do a low gator. You'll see that later. Keep those hips as low as you can. There, girl. Okay, good. And she's going to pop back up. We're going back to the jacks. We're just trying to get warmed up. And here we go. 20 seconds. We'll go through our warm-up 2 or 3 times, depends on how warm it is outside. And here we go. Down to that low gator this time. This is going to be at the bottom of a push-up position. You're going to stay there as long as you can and then go back to the top. Okay, so bend those elbows, go down to the bottom. Try to lift a leg and lift a leg. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. And then she's down there. Looking good. She's going to get 2 more. And perfect. Should be warm by now. Should be nice and warm. We're going to go on over to the couch. Everybody has a couch in their house. We can use it. We're going to do a hip thrust on the couch. We got to move the dog again. If anyone has dogs, they know sometimes I like to hang out with them. Okay, now put your shoulders on the couch and your feet out here. Okay, knees are bent and get a good range of motion with the hips high and then the hips low. There you go. I'm going to even scoot your shoulders back a little bit so it's a bit more comfortable. There you go. And if you start to slide, we'll just scoot those feet in there. Good. We're going to do 2 more. Okay, good. Now we're going to use that same couch for couch jacks. These are a little bit on the rough side. She's going to have a seat, but instead of just sitting and squatting coming out of there, we want to sit down and come up like you're doing a jumping jack. Then you're back down, and then like so, and like so, okay? And couch jacks, and here we go. And you can use those arms if you want to. Just like a normal jack, except you're going all the way down to the ground. Good. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we're already warmed up. I'm going to drop on down to a downward dog and just give me that hold. We want to recover that heart rate just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to hold that for about 25 seconds. As you can see, Nicole's got nice straight legs. Heels are almost to the ground. Sometimes in the first round, we're a little bit tight. By the second and third, we start to feel a lot better. And we're looking for a straight line from the hips, through the shoulders, right to those wrists. We're getting there. Okay, she's going to come out of that. We're going to do it one more time. Okay, back to that hip thrust. I'm going to put you at 20 seconds. You okay with 20 seconds? Okay, good range of motion. And here we go. Good. You want to get those hips just as low to the ground as possible. And then get them just as high as you can, almost crack a nut. If you think about using your cheeks to crack a nut, that's the idea. Okay, now the rough one. We're going back to those couch jacks. Okay, catch your breath. Don't rush into it. You don't want to be dizzy or anything. Okay, our goal is 20 seconds in the couch jacks. Here we go. Looking great. You want to make sure your knees don't go beyond your toes when you sit down. Send your hips back. She's going to get one more. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, take advantage of that high heart rate. She's going to hold that down dog again, okay? There we go. And she's going to walk those hands up just a little bit. Good. The heart rate is already high. We're going to take advantage of it. You're far more limber and more flexible when your heart rate is already up there. I'm going to walk hands up just a touch more. Looking good. Okay, she's going to ease on out. What do you think? Can she handle one more round? I think so. Did she say no? Okay, back to that hip thrust for the third and final time. It'll pay off in the downward dog. It'll feel good. Okay, here we go. 2 seconds at the top is what we're looking for. And a nice range of motion. Get those glutes almost on the ground. And don't put any strain on your head. Try to keep on the shoulder. There you can see she's starting to slip off. You should feel those hamstrings and glutes working though. And lower back. Okay, she made it. Those are done. Last round of our couch jacks. Make sure you caught your breath. Okay? Shoulders are back, breathing deep, and here we go. This is what we call bringing the heat. Just get your heart going. Lots of big muscle groups working. She can get one more, and you can get one more. Perfect. Those are done. Now what we call the simmer. Okay? Take advantage of that heart rate. Already up there. We're going to simmer. There we go. This should be your best looking one. Flexibility should be there. Muscles should be warmed up. The dog should be leaving you alone at this point. Three seconds and done. Now, as you get a drink and Nicole gets a drink, I'm going to show you how we set up for our next phase. Okay. We have a door anchor. I'm going to show you how to put it inside your door. And again, if you don't have this kind of stuff, don't worry. Contact us at Jim on the Run. We will send it to you. Grab your door anchor. Open up a good door, hopefully with 3 hinges or 4. Put it on the bottom of the middle anchor, like so. And then close it, make sure it's solid, and then pull that through. You're set. We have blue and we'll have a green. We can send both to you, no problem. They go up from there and they go down from there, but these are a good place to start. Okay, loop it through like so. We have access to one handle and like so. There you go. That's what we need right now for this one. Nicole is refreshed, ready to go. Single handle. And a lot of stores, you'll see these, and they don't have the sheath on there. If you're going to use one of those, we don't encourage that, but if you do, make sure you wear safety glasses. They'll tell you on that for physical therapy and so forth, because they break. And a lot of companies will offer you a replacement, but they won't replace your eye. So I'm a big fan of safety, because who wants to do all this just to get ourselves hurt? Okay, Nicole is going to show us a little move we call the backhoe. Okay, it's a lot of different things at one time. So what she's going to do, we've got an anti-rotational hold here. Okay, so go ahead and come with me. Okay, now when she releases this hand, she's going to reach on over and get a little range. Okay, and if you've seen a backhoe work, that's kind of how they go. They go on over, they dig, they go on over, and they turn, they hold. You're going to get a lot of abdominal work. And as much as you want to bend that leg, as much as you can work that leg. You've got a side lunge working at the same time. Okay, we're going to get this one for 25 seconds. Are you ready? Okay, do you have enough tension? Check and see if that's what you want for your tension.
Tension is good.
Tension is good. Why settle for good when we can have great? You're right, move out 2 inches. Okay, and here we go. Take your time, 2-second holds. Here we go. Good. Nice. And breathe out. Looking good. You're always making sure your knee is not going beyond your toes. And when you hold that, you should feel those transverse and rectus abdominis working. Good. Perfect. Okay, she's going to get the other side right now. And you can see you're going to face this direction. Okay, ready? Okay, and here we go. Good. The first round is going to be your tightest round. As you get limbered up, you can get more of a stretch. You can see she's reaching way over here. She's challenging that stretch a little bit. She's going to do one more. Okay, excellent. Now what she's going to do right here is hold this guy high. We've got a high hold kick. We're going to face away from our door anchor. That's for you. Once you have just enough tension up here, put both hands on there. Okay, and you can grab just the blue if you want to. There you go. Okay, and she's going to come out, so she's got just enough tension so she feels these guys kicking in. If you feel real tight, we're going to drive the knees. If you feel loose, I want you to get up there and get those kicks going. Okay, and here we go. Looking good. We've got the triceps involved on a static hold. Abdominals involved, chest involved. Obviously hip flexors, and more importantly, we're getting that heart involved. Again, if you want to keep the knees bent because you're tight, that's okay. And good. We got you. Okay, she's going to hold an up dog. Go down, relax, put those thighs in the ground, and that's a great up dog. She's looking as high as she can, a nice stretch in the front of the neck. We've got a great stretch right now. We pumped a bunch of blood into those hip flexors, those abdominals, and now we're giving them a good stretch. The triceps are still getting a nice work, but those thighs are also getting a great stretch, and we're lowering the heart rate. It's time to simmer. Okay, let's get it again. Ready? 1 down, 2 to go. We'll go back to that blue on that backhoe. If you want more tension, scoot out there. If you need less, come back a little bit closer. Catch your breath, and here we go. Good. We're going 30 seconds on this one. You can hear Nicole breathing out when she gets to the top. When you exert force, exhale. Good. Nice looking lunge. Perfect. That side's done. Catch your breath. Eyes up, chest up. Set yourself. Find your tension. And here we go. 30 seconds on this guy. And if you can't make it the whole 30 seconds, don't worry. Do what you can do. If you need to sit one out, sit one out. Challenge yourself on that rotation, reaching just as far as you can. Second round, you're more limber. Yes. And excellent. Okay. Catch your breath. We're facing away from the door anchor. Whoops. Are you grabbing a silver or a green? Okay. Enough to engage. Okay. Do you feel this engage right now? Or do you want to come out more? Okay. As soon as it kicks in, now we start those high kicks. And here we go. And if you want to throw a little extra abdominal, the same time that you're kicking, a little press, a little press. We're talking just inches. Doesn't have to go very far at all. You can feel everybody kick in. It goes from static to dynamic, just like that. You keep your head up here. It's just barely, just barely. Ah, nice. Okay, ease out of there. We're down to that up dog. A little confusing sometimes. Up dog, your hips are low. Down dog, your hips are high. There's a lot of dog names in yoga. We've tried to change some of the names to make it a little bit easier. If you want to have both bands set up, you can easily grab the green one if you want to, but we're probably going to stay blue on this one. Okay, third and final. We're almost there. Almost there. We can go start the day after this. And what do you think, Nick? You want to do this for a minute straight or just 30 seconds?
I'm going to try a minute.
Oh, I don't think so. Just 30 seconds. I thought you were definitely going to say only 30 seconds, but it's easier to say, let's do 30 after you say a minute than after you did 20. Okay, so we're going to get after for 30 seconds, really push that mobility and really push that strength. Here we go. 30 seconds. Go. Good. If you want to come out here a couple more inches, I think you can handle it. Yes. She's really working those pec muscles right here in that chest area. We always think that the chest can only be worked with the press. These contract, actually bring your arm in an adduction. Great for the shoulders. Beautiful. Okay, rest. Catch your breath. That side's done. And finish off this back toe. Right arm, go. 30 seconds. Good. If you have knee issues, you don't want to bend that knee, don't worry about it. Just do what you can do. Yes. 2-second holds. We've got 6 seconds to go. Nailed it. Back hose are done. And here we go. Our last high hold kick. Pull out to where you can engage. And we're really going to get the legs up this time. Hit it. We're going 30 seconds on it. Yes. Good. You want to keep those eyes up, and all the movement is from the hip area. I'm going to even stop you from going that far. I'm just going to keep it just a few inches. You can think of it almost as a standing crunch. Yes, she's working. Beautiful. Done. And our last up dog. And we made it. We're going to hold this one for 30 seconds. Slightly, slowly lower that heart rate. How do you feel?
Great. Sweaty.
A little sweaty. A little sweaty. How's the flexibility?
Good.
Good. Feel like you can take on the day?
I do in only 20 minutes. That's my biggest thing. Just get it done and
Get it done in 20 minutes.
move on.
Right on. Just like guys with shopping. Get in, get done, get out. Okay. Beautiful.
Get helped up.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Alrighty.